JHawk Hawkins, if you don't know who I am, the host of the IWTV Guide podcast, available every Monday. New episode up now, covering Tendai Girl's 10th anniversary show. We're going to do something we don't normally do here. We're going to be covering the Fire Pro Wrestling World, available through the PlayStation Store. Fantastic game. Got a New Japan Pro Wrestling license for those of you who are into that. I want to do something a little bit different with this here today. We're going to start streaming the WWF Circa 1984 beginning today. I downloaded about 25 to 30 people who were wrestling in the WWF in the early 1980s. I can actually go ahead and look at some of the guys I've got on the roster here before we schedule our first show. These matches are going to be simulated because I want to kind of go through that. So here's an idea of some of the guys that you'll get with the game itself in New Japan if you could with it. Guys like Okada, Kenny Omega, Hiroki Goto, Zack Sabre Jr. A couple of years old, 2-3 years old at this point, while you're seeing some of those. A few names on there that'll probably surprise you. Let's go over to our, and you do have a Stardom, downloadable Stardom as well. Rest in peace to Hana Kimura. Very sad story. If you're not familiar with that, I'm not going to go into it here, but it is the whole situation kind of thickens for me, to be honest with you. But here's the lineup that we've got here. Hulk Hogan, Roddy Piper, Jimmy Snuka, Andre the Giant, Iron Man Sharp, Greg the Hammer Valentine, the Iron Sheik, Vader number 3, Eddie Gilbert, B. Brian Blair, Samu, Don the Magnificent Morocco, Paul Orndorff, Rocky Johnson, S.D. Jones, David Schultz, Offense, Nico the Wild Samoans, Carson Slaughter, Ivan Putski, Mad Dog Kashan. This is actually Bob Backlund down here with the Japanese writing. Do that there. Got Vader number 1, Renee Goulet, Chief J. Strongbow, the Mac Superstar, Salvatore Balomo, Mr. Fuji, Squeeze Hansen, Paul the Butcher Vachon, Tiger Chun-Li, Steve Lombardi. Did do a little creative license to Steve Lombardi there. I'm using the Brooklyn Brawler version of it because, let's be honest, it just looked better than the 1980s version with the trunks they had in there. Tito Santana, Tony Gurria, Tony Atlas, and then to use as managers, Classy Freddie Blassie, and Captain Lou Albano. The only guy on this roster that did not wrestle the WWE in January 1983 was Mad Dog Vachon. I brought him into the team with Butcher Paul Vachon. Give me an extra tag team to work with. So here's how this is going to work for those of you who are kind of curious how this is going. My goal is to try to make this work as close to how the WWF actually ran beginning in January of 1984. We're going to be covering TV and major shows, shows that were televised from Boston Garden, Madison Square Garden, Philadelphia Spectrum, pay-per-view, things of that nature. With the TV, because All-Star Wrestling and Championship Wrestling, if something important happened on the show, get aired on both shows, I'm just going to go with the Championship Wrestling lineup for that particular week. Unless something from All-Star Wrestling had to be on there, and we'll go from there. And then, of course, when we get to the big show, we'll be following that as close as possible as well. So, in a case of a title match, the guy who actually got the shot at that show, if he's available on here, will get that shot. If the title changed hands at some point, and obviously the challenger got the title or something, will either give the shot to the guy who would have been champion in real life, or I'll, kind of bake on how they've been acting over the course of the competition early on here. So we're going to go ahead and get things started. We're going to start with a tag team matchup. And we're going to start utilizing our tag team champions. So it's going to be Rocky Johnson. Use the red trunk for that. You'll have him team up with his tag team partner, USA Tony Atlas. Where are you at, Tony? There you are. He's already got the red trunk, so they'll match. they will take on the team of the Vachon brothers. That's why we added Mad Dog to it. There's more Reek, Mad Dog, Vachon. And there is all Butcher Vachon down here. There we go. Got a custom 1980 WWF ring we'll use there. We'll use Uriquin Hall for our TV show here. We download a couple of WWF for free. We'll do Joey Morella to start here. We'll go 1 fall 30 for tag team matches. I was actually considering just doing like 10 minutes for TV, 10-15 minutes for TV time limit, but the vast majority of league matches, you go 10 minutes and 15 minutes in time limit. You're going to get time limit drawn a lot. I don't necessarily mind having them on occasion, but I want to cut down on them a little bit. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Match number 1, January 7th, 1984. WWF Championship Wrestling. Obviously, in a lot of cases, I don't have the exact guy who, especially the enhancement talent, the carpenters, if you will. I have to turn entrances off at some point here. That's fine, because we don't really need the entrances. Yeah, so a lot of cases here, we don't have the actual wrestlers that were involved in these matches here. People just didn't create them. They were short enough to create. Very few of the so-called jobbers. Although you'll see guys that didn't win a whole lot in here because I got pushed on occasion. I believe it's Rocky Johnson starting off here against Mad Dog Vachon. Mad Dog with a body slam in the early going here. Again, 1 fall 30. Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas are the World Tag Team Champions coming into this particular show. I created the belts for WWF Tag Team, WWF Intercontinental, and WWF World Title. They are automatically put in as vacant when you introduce them and start a game. I didn't see any way of awarding a championship to anybody in particular. So, according to the game, the belts are vacant, but we're going to treat it as if the championship are decided that the actual champions are doing what they did here. This is a non-title match. Don't have any plan for the Vachon to get a shot at the title, but if they win a non-title match here, I'll probably throw it in somewhere. Fair, want to make sure everybody's getting a chance to do what they need to do. There's a lot of play on the elbow shot, Butcher Vachon here. And a headbutt. Tony Atlas in the ring with that headbutt, doing a nice job. Going into a figure 4. Joey Morella checked for the commission, did not get anything out of that. They're covered, no count. Too early in the matchup. One of those regions that we cut on the shorter time limit. Tag to Rocky Johnson here. A double power bomb. Tony Atlas up to the top rope, and that was not a smart move. Vachon goes back to the corner. He tags Mad Dog in. Apparently, Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas did not like each other in real life. I'm not sure how accurate that is, but I've heard plenty of stories over the years. They really did not make a lot of sense for that title, even at televised house shows in Madison Garden, Spectrum, and things like that. As a matter of fact, when we get to that show at the Philadelphia Spectrum on January 21st, Atlas and Johnson are in an 8-man tag team match in the co-main event for that show. I believe they're in a 6-man for Madison Square Garden card, if I'm remembering correctly off the top of my head. As part of that show at the Philadelphia Spectrum, January 21st, 2 weeks from tonight, in game time, Iron Sheik will be defending his newly won WWF World Championship against Tito Santana. The Intercontinental Champion Don Morocco will defend against Salvatore Bellomo. We will see the Iron Sheik in action a little bit later on. We also have the Mac Superstar against Bob Backlund on that card in Philadelphia on 21st. And 2 nights later, January 23rd, Madison Square Garden. We won't give away who's going to get that title shot. Right now, if you know your wrestling history, you already know who's going to get the world title shot. Everything else will be kind of dependent on the bulk of that show on the 21st, so we're not going to get too much ahead. Michael Johnson with the suplex there. To the Butcher, Paul Pachon. Oh, knee to the midsection can go out, tag Mad Dog. John worked from Montreal originally, did a great job there. They had a big name for themselves, in the AWA as well. Nearly the end of their career here. Oh, nice power slam. Near the end of their career here in the WWF at this time. They're kind of like the Mad Dog in the ring now. Actually, doesn't come in the WWF until June. I did a little creative license there. Moving right along here. Butcher Vachon's got a big match coming up here as well on the 21st in Philadelphia. Mad Dog Vachon will be on the undercard of that big event. He will be taking on Swede Hansen. Big Swede. The match is currently lined up for that. The 8-man tag team, as we were talking about earlier on, will be all three Samoans, Alpha Sika and Samu, taking with Carson Slaughter against Tony Atlas, Rocky Johnson, Andre the Giant, and Jimmy Superfly. That'll be 2 out of 3 falls. That's on January 23rd. I mentioned Max Briscoe against Bob Backlund, Don Morocco, and Salvatore Balona for the Intercontinental Championship. I am Sheik and Tito Santana for the world title on that card. Eddie Gilbert will take on Renee Goulet. Vader will take on Mr. Uzi and Ivy Chuck Lee, and there'll be one other match added to that card. In real life, there was a midget tag team. Don't believe the midget team game, but they are knocking down others. Anyway, I'll throw a tag team as the 2 guys as one team. 2 teams that aren't being used on the show. Elsewhere there. I'm surprised there's no DQ for using that steel chair, but apparently. Rocky Johnson, big body slam there to the Mad Dog. Off with the elbow. There's the headbutt. Rocky Johnson dropping a big elbow. Big power swing. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Already had him there. Yeah. Mad Dog going up to the corner. He's in that wrong corner. So if he looks at that flash, there's the tag Tony Atlas. DDT by Rocky Johnson. Taking full advantage of the referee's not against the 5 count there. DDT by Tony Atlas. Mad Dog trying to get to the corner and take the tag. He's taking a beating. There it is. Tag Paul Butcher Vachon. Atlas up top. Drop the elbow onto Mad Dog. Even though Butcher's the legal man. He's a hard forearm shot there. Big time in his hand. Stopping the ride. Oh, Atlas with the suplex. He's holding him up there. 15 minutes have gone by. We're halfway through our 30-minute time here. Big suplex. There's the cover. They can be made by the Mad Dog representing the team go after him. Rocky Johnson with the running power slam on the Butcher. Right, it was Atlas with the running power slam on the Butcher on the card. Swinging blows in the center of the ring. Nice drop kick by Tony Atlas. Makes the tag instead of going for the cover. Rocky Johnson will leave the man in. She's got the front face up on Atlas and keeps the clothesline from Rocky Johnson full of trouble. You're watching live on Twitch. We do appreciate you watching live. Thank you very much for that. If you're watching the replay on YouTube after the fact, thank you as well. Hit the like and subscribe button if you're on YouTube. If you're not already following me on Twitch, hit that follow button. Mad Dog, blows to the corner. Johnson hits that corner blow. I think the same guy did the Atlas and Rocky Johnson situation here. They both had using a lot of the same moves. Oh, he's fighting. Got to break that by a 5 count. He will. Thanks to Tony Atlas. All 4 men are in the ring right now. Rocky Johnson's a bloody mess. Look at the forehead and the chest of Rocky Johnson. Look at the blood on the mat. He's talking with the Mad Dog out of the ring. Bushes can come and go after Johnson. 20 count in this game is it goes under the Japanese rule because it came out of Japan. Got 4 count on the bite there. Oh, look at this arm bar. In the ropes, though. Not going to be able to get it there. They're fighting again. 2, 3. I mean, you can feed the Mad Dog for the match that time. Look at Sean cut the bear hug on Tony Atlas. Either than the Eagle. There's the flying elbow drop by Rocky Johnson. He can make the tag to Tony Atlas. Richard Vachon is going to be tagged with as well. Why I didn't go with 15 minute time tag matches like I was usually saying because we were hitting 20 minute, 30 minute time in the match. That was close line to the Butcher. Pick him up, side swing, nicely done. Pick him up again. Catch him with a shot, he just falls down face first. Atlas laps into the cover, goes and runs for a stuffy elbow. Whoa! Find it, he made it with the time, but the match is all over the place, all going guys, rolling in the wrist. Orchard's got the headlock on the Atlas. Rocky didn't make the save, he actually left the ring for a split second there. Atlas with the suplex onto the Butcher, Rocky Johnson picks him up. Jabs. Not quite a flip-flop and slide, not quite the American dream, but the way. Atlas got the bear hug onto the Butcher. And both will take the place on Rocky Johnson. Looks like it's Rocky Johnson and Mad Dog and Eagle here. I'm losing the big track. I think Dick up the Joe Morales lost control. Turns up on the Butcher on the floor. Mad Dog fighting at him in the ring. 20 count on the floor in Fire Pro Wrestling World. There's a new drop. Johnson both bloody multiple double knees in the match. The elbow and left hand by Rocky Johnson. The tag of Tony Atlas. Mad Dog makes the tag to the Butcher fall to the line. Butcher's got Johnson in the barrel. I believe Atlas is legal. Atlas has to figure 4 on the Mad Dog, but again, the Butcher is legal, that I do know. We have 5 minutes remaining in our 30-minute time right here in our opening match. This is meant to be syndicated TV. This is going to wind up being like a 4-hour show. Full Nelson. For a Bubba Bomb. Jason Bubba Dudley. Tony Atlas with the bear hug on the Butcher Vachon. Mad Dog making the save. Mad Dog got the front slam to Rocky Johnson. Less than 4 minutes to go here. Really quick. I'm at the point right now. If this doesn't go the time in the draw, I might be disappointed. Oh, but right to the back of the head, right in the Butcher Vachon there. There's the forearm to the back of the head. With the elbow, he's going to tag Rocky Johnson in. We now have 3 minutes remaining in this match. Rocky Johnson tries to fire himself up. He's up on the top rope. There's the big elbow drop. And back up top again. Oh, he missed that one. If he rolls over, makes the tag for Mad Dog. Double clothesline. There's a sandwich in there. We need to go for the pin though. It's less than 2 minutes remaining in the 30-minute match. It's non-title, but a win for the Vachon. Put them right in line for a title shot. There's a clothesline. There's a drop kick there by Rocky Johnson. 90 seconds remaining to tag Tony Atlas. Here's the kick. Fighting. 2, 3, 4. Breaking from the floor. We got the 5. A little bit of a qualification. Fighting it again. Less than a minute to go. All 4 men in the ring. 45 seconds to go. I think we're getting time to withdraw. I think we're getting the full 30 out of it. Fighting back. That's how he's done fighting on the time coming around. 15 seconds. Only takes 3 seconds to win a wrestling match. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So minor upset here in the sense that we get a 30-minute time to draw between Vachon and Atlas and Johnson here. Absolutely was not expecting this one to go the full 30. 89% on the ratings there. Nicely done. Okay. For those of you watching on the Twitch, the video feed will come back momentarily. I'm trying to get the picture shared my Twitter account. And for whatever reason, even though I've done this before, it's telling me my Twitter account's not actually attached to my Twitch account here. It's gonna take me a second. Bear with me. Yeah, Alright, should just be another second here. Appreciate the patience. Alright, that should do there. Get that video feedback here for you in just a second. Okay, there we go. We are back. Thank you for your patience there. 30-minute time to draw for our opening contest. We've got nothing but singles matches the rest of the way, because the time limit will be 1 fall 20 for the rest of the way here. Go ahead and make that change now. Okay, before I put in the next match here, I want to make sure we got the entrance turned on. Like, it's not a major deal, but it's just a... Dang, I got ring entrance skipping off. Oh, I don't know. That's not a big deal if we don't get the entrance. I won't worry too much about it. Alright, single action coming up here. And it is going to be Good Doctor, Dr. D, David Schultz, in our opening contest, in our first singles match of the night here. His first appearance ever in the World Wrestling Federation. And he's going to be joined at ringside by his manager, the Hot Rod, Roddy Piper. Dr. D's opponent here today will be Steve Lombardi, sporting the Brooklyn Brawler gear. He does not have anybody in his corner with him. Make sure the time that saved there, it did. Style individual, okay. Alright, so let's get going here. 1-4-20 for Dr. D. David Schultz, first WWF appearance. Roddy Piper, first appearance on WWE in the WWF in 77, 78. Somewhere in that general range, I believe. Fight. Alright, entrance turned off somehow, I'm not sure. Singles matches on television, 1-4-20. And those rare occasions where the TV show have a title match on it will be 45-minute title for all title matches. For the show at Philadelphia Spectrum, Madison Square Garden, pay-per-view, etc. Will increase the time limit for less to change the draw to be 30 minutes for singles, 45 for tag, 40 minutes for title matches. Steve Lombardi is actually in control and early going in the matchup here. Not going to be good for Dr. D if that holds up. We mentioned earlier that the lineup for January 23rd at Madison Square Garden is going to largely be determined based on the show at Spectrum on December 1st. Roddy Piper is expected to be a part of that show. He will be in the corner of Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff on that show. Orndorff's opponent is to be determined based on how the Spectrum show goes. Roddy Piper coming in. Basically, it's the third manager initially after the Grand Wizard packing. It's not going to be long before Piper is wrestling as much as being a manager. Really about only a few months before he's really no longer managing at all. He just has wrestling being Piper's hit more than anything else. Dr. D. David Schultz, you've been following the dark side of the ring, and I hope you have. Fantastic series. Only lasted WWF about 14 months or so before he fired for an altercation. Not only with the John Stoffel incident, but also with an altercation with Mr. T. Covered by Dr. D. David Schultz, only getting a 1 count before the match. Open the cover again. Again, only count of 1. So this was actually a WWE TV match. Over a few minutes ago already. Schultz stuffed the Brooklyn Brawler, keeping Lombardi out to the floor. We got a brawl on the floor here. Roddy Piper, they get involved. Look at neck breaker. Dr. B has got a weapon, got a chair. Oh, a back breaker. Lombardi kicks Schultz in the face. 16-17. Open back in. Allowing that one to go. That looks like a low blow. Hip drop is going to fall back. Yeah, into a chin lock. Going with a Campbell clutch here. Referee Jordan Rowan is going to check on Lombardi, but Lombardi's going to break it. Back. This is the only match on this edition of Championship Wrestling that actually did take place on the original broadcast. So well, actually 1 of 2. I'll take that back. 1 of 2. get to the second one later. That's gonna be our, it's gonna technically be our main event, but it's gonna be our second to last match on the card. Shoulder block by Dr. David Schultz there. Already going to the eye. Cool. Conversion the tombstone by Dr. David Schultz. And the cover. 2.9. Doesn't get much closer than that. This one actually got a chance of going underneath under 10 minutes if Lombardi gets caught again. Lombardi has regained the offense. Boot straight. Oh, I thought he would have got him belly back in, but Dr. D got hurt. Oh God, I don't know what happened. Backwards. Well, there you go. A lot of people say that Dr. D was like the original Stone Cold. I guess that was kind of proof of that right there. Back suplex. Already with the whip into the corner. And a running elbow. We're halfway through our time limit. 1 fall, 20 minutes. We're at the 10-minute mark. And Barty dumps Dr. D. David Schultz to the floor. Does not follow after it. There's a clothesline. Ricky eyes for Dr. D. This is a clothesline there. Pick from there. There's that modified tombstone again. We got 2.9 on all the time. I've got to take that to the field. It is. The winner in 10:48. Dr. D. David Schultz. Again, if you are watching live on the Twitch stream and you're not already following me, please hit that follow button. If you're watching on the YouTube channel, please like and subscribe for more of this type of content. That's the modified tombstone, and on both hands press 10:48. Ah, I forgot to share the picture. Okay. That's fine. We got more action coming up here. And it is going to be our world champion in action. Alright, let's see who we can put in with him here, but his opponent in the actual game was not available. Just trying to make this some kind of a showcase match. Don't want to use Palomo in this situation. Let's do SC Jones here, why not? Yeah, definitely I'm gonna make you represent the shirt. I'm sorry. I don't know what cut play is. I don't know what that is. I'll turn it off and see if I notice anything different. Alright, go 1 full 20 minutes here. The Iron Sheik, the new WWF Champion, winning the belt just 12 days ago from Bob Backlund at Madison Square Garden. The controversial incident where Arnold Cullen threw in the towel. This is not a title match. It makes his first defense 2 weeks from tonight, January 21st, 1984, Philadelphia Spectrum, against Tito Santana. Those of you are not aware, we are in Allentown, Pennsylvania, television agricultural hall. This is home until June of this year for Championship Wrestling moved to Poughkeepsie. Classy Freddie Black, the manager, outside the ring. Iron Sheik in the ring here. He's gonna break back, make you humble. do things to your rectum that we're not going to repeat on the screen. It's really kind of weird to see Esty Jones in earlier matches in his career. Like, a lot of people recognize him as the guy who lost King Kong 99 seconds to WrestleMania. Pretty much lost on TV constantly after that. He got a pretty good push for a while, especially in the late 70s, early 80s. Actually heard rumors that they were actually considering him for being one of the tag team partners in the current title run with Atlas and Johnson. Didn't happen for whatever reason. I don't know how true that is either, but trading blows in the center of the ring. Sheik knocked him down. Sheik already tired. We're early in this match. Less than 4 minutes in. 1 fall, 20 minutes for this television match. So we're going to change the wrestling. Submission move by Esty Jones. And Sheik tosses Esty Jones out of the ring. He'll come back in at 2. Doesn't take long to get back in. Really have to wonder. Oh, into the camel clutch. Interesting way to get into that too. Roll forward. Esty Jones is going to break that. Sure, he hits the 5-minute mark of this one. Probably the color. He's going to find the sheet. Into a spinning total. I'm going to check to see if Esty Jones is going to quit. I don't think that's going to happen. At least not this early. Still in shock over that opening match called Butcher Rashawn and Ruth. Mad Dog Rashawn taking the tag team champion. 30-minute time limit. All the way to a 30-minute time limit draw. Unreal how that wound up happening. I'm actually looking right now to see if I can work a title shot in for Mad Dog Rashawn and Butcher Rashawn. I think they earned it with that victory. Well, not even victory, time of the draw. They hit champion for 30 minutes. I think he's earned a title shot at some point. Let's see if we can get that worked in here. 2.9. She's almost got the win there. Might have to work that title shot on television either next week or the following week. I'm not sure we'll get that in. Action coming up next week. Already signed for next week, as a matter of fact, though. The title match will not be next week. It'll be Paul Butcher Rashawn and Super Fly Jimmy Smith. One-on-one next week here on the program. That should be actually a tremendous matchup. That match already signed. Esty Jones not active now on that Philadelphia Spectrum show. Could still be added in that extra tag team match that will be added on the night of the card. Not currently scheduled to be in action for it. Very punches here. I'm sure Esty Jones has gotten some off of him, but it has been largely the Iron Sheik halfway through the matchup here. 10 minutes into this match, going at time with Esty Jones going for the upset, only getting one on the Sheik. Wouldn't think Sheik's tired at this point. Oh, small package. Only a count of 2. Sheik dominated about the first 8.5 minutes of this match. Esty Jones been holding his own pin. Sheik took Esty Jones for a big close and knocked him down. Off the wrist again, another big close. Knocking away here, let's see. Just big close on Autumn. Dropping the elbow. Sheik and David with the back duplex nicely executed. Boot to the face. David looked like an Iron Sheik over the last few years, but man, this guy's going in his prime. He proved that, man. WWF World Championship in the era where not everybody won it. Both didn't change hands back in 1984. Bob Backlund won the belt in 1978, and with the exception of about 2 weeks there with a controversial situation with Antonio Inoki in New Japan. Backlund held that belt for almost 6 years. She took the elbow. FD Jones looked down the Sheik out of the ring. FD Jones is doing the Alex Wright thing. He deserved to lose just for that, FD, you know that? That's a headlock. They're awfully close to the rope there, Morella. Shot by Sheik knocked FD Jones down. Whip, drop kick, caught Sheik in the knee, I think. Headlock again. Looks like this match is going to be over every minute can, but with that, got less than 5 of it remaining in the time limit here. Let's super hold by the Iron Sheik. Got it back locked in. See Jones breaks it. With the whip. Close on. Drop the elbow. There's the left hand. We're down to 4 minutes remaining in the time again here. FD Jones with the Bulldog. Sheik getting in at this point of the match. Oh, big clothesline. FD Jones is able to recover after that big Bulldog. That's going to be another drop kick for me. They have to give FD Jones a shot this title before Philly because FD Jones with a boot to the face. 3 minutes remaining in the time limit. There's a big headbutt. On a forearm, FD Jones has a lot of matches with that headbutt. Yeah, Bryce didn't go for his cutter there. And there's a knee going up top. Quick drop to the back up top again. Line quick drop to the back. 2 minutes remain. She may have just gave that match right there. Goes the pedal. Got it. Jones gave the Iron Sheik everything he wanted there, but at the end, 18:30, the time of the fall. Yeah, I am completely shocked that match went that long. They escaped a turn belly to belly, both hands pressed. 73% on the match evaluation for it. Get that green shot shared. Twitter here real quick. Yeah, I tell ya. Looks like FD Jones was done. 7 minutes in with a 2.9 count. FD Jones came back and almost took that matchup. We're going to have another female match coming up here, one fall 20-minute. Tito Santana getting ready for his world title match on the 21st of January. Alright, let's see who we can put him in with. Let's see who we can put him in with. Who do I not have working that I can put in here? I'll do Iron Mike Sharp. He's right there up top here. Iron Mike Sharp was sometimes managed by Lou Albano around this time. That's about the time Albano stopped managing him, so we'll get him off of there. try something here. Alright, match 4 out of 7 on this broadcast. A 1 fall 20-minute Tito Santana against Iron Mike Sharp. That still should be interesting as well. I don't know. It might just be because we're in this building. Now that I think about it. Tito Santana getting ready for a title shot on January 21st in Philadelphia against the Iron Sheik, in what in real life was the Iron Sheik's only successful title defense that there is any videotape footage of. And that match was not signed as a title match. That match became a title match in real life with Sheik winning that title on December 25th. It happened to be that Sheik and Santana were scheduled to face each other. On the outfit that when you look at the outfit of Tito Santana, whoever created the Studio Matador and the Strikeforce outfit as well. And I kind of like it. I like the fact you got some options here. Iron Mike Sharp surprisingly got a deep push when he first came in 1983. He had Lou Albano as his manager. Oh, there's figure 4 by Santana, less than 3 minutes in. But he had Lou Albano as his manager. He actually had a shot at the world title against Bob Backlund in Philadelphia on April 30th, so 3 months after he came in. Actually, I did a little bit of research in Boston Garden, and he was in March or April of '84. He had an Intercontinental title shot against this man right here, Tito Santana. Santana with a kick to the face, right hand. Great blows in the ring. Actually, corner of the ring here. Everybody remembers Iron Mike Sharp as the guy who lost on television for almost a decade. He actually had a decent run the first year and a half that he was there. That's a 2 count. Forearm to the back. Still to come, the Max Superstar will be in action in our next matchup. That'll be followed by a match going into the main event position. It was scheduled to be Bob Backlund and a mystery partner against the Wild Samoans, Captain Lou Albano. And he is not going to allow his Wild Samoans to take on a mystery opponent. But he will allow one of his Samoans to wrestle Backlund in a single. It's going to be Samu against Bob Backlund. We understand that the mystery partner that was originally scheduled will be in Backlund's corner. That mystery opponent is going to get the title shot on January 23rd. Madison Square Garden. That's going to be interesting. You know how this happened in real life. What happened on January 23rd in real life. In case there's somebody who doesn't know and wants to be surprised, we'll keep it. There's the headbutt. Iron Mike Sharp. And the elbow to the midsection from the top rope. There's the forearm. Down with the elbow drop from the ball back off the top, back on top again. This time with a flash to the back. Hey, let's make it perfectly clear here. This match. Oh, camel clutch. Yeah, he's getting a message to the Iron Sheik with that camel clutch. We're in here. Regardless of how this match ends, Tito Santana will get that title shot on January 23rd. Get whoever the WWF World Champion. It will most likely be the Iron Sheik. And Shuffle, flying body thrust, in the rope, and a no cover. Santana comes back with a drop kick. Off the rope, and drops the move. That's been mostly taking up in this corner, although Sheik has had some offense, so it's going to be interesting to see how this match is really going to shot. See why I spend some time with the 1 minute tag title. We have once again hit the 10-minute mark. I have a match with a 10-minute on the card. Both the shot and 30-minute result for Sean against Backlund and Johnson tag team champions earlier on. Putting the Sean in the line for a title shot in the future. Television in a couple of weeks to possibly change when you line up the rounds to Philly or New York. Elbow to get a kick to the head. Sharp. Against the tube, heading in. I was 54. Big pass. Roll up. Will be the upset. Jordan Morella playing at 2.9. That is very close. I mentioned around with this earlier. I got a match with player Tatsumi Fujinami on 2 out of 3 falls. The first fall actually ended in like under 4 minutes. And I was like, wait, what? So the second fall went like 18, and I was, yeah, happy again, but that's what you get when you get these games going. I come on, I can't drop down. I have seen matches in the case end with a headlock. I just don't know. That's a short pile. This should do it. Win 15-47. Here's a picture to Twitter. And we'll upload it to the Twitter. Upload it to Twitter. See on the screen there, match evaluation 72%. Tight bowling pile driver, both hands pressed. Stampede contained defeating Iron Mike Sharp. So no real upcuts at this point, with the exception of the time of the draw with the Vachon. Just because I really did not think that match was going to go 30 minutes when we first signed it, but it did. Coming up now, a man who, in my opinion, should have been the guy to beat Bob Backlund, the Mac Superstar. Like gold black and gold outfit. Right, let's see who we can have him take on. Already used Dusty Jones on the show. Don't want to use Jumbo here, back to later already. Let's use Brian Blair. I'm going to go back and turn the entrance, get back off. And I think it's got to be the fact that we are actually in a particular building, that there's no aisleway that I can see. Matt Superstar B. Brian Blair. 1 fall 20 minute. Yeah. And people forget B. Brian Blair actually had this run here in 1984. He did a few months, not real long. I want to say by October maybe? He's back wrestling in Florida. Come back in June of '85. Just tag team with Grunhell. Matt Superstar is not here much longer either in real life. I know he had a title match in February in St. Louis. That's one of the last times you really see him. Look, as we mentioned earlier, the Matt Superstar will take on Bob Backlund in Philadelphia during the 21st match that was going to be for the world title before. Oh, dropping the first person. Match that was going to be for the world title before Sheik got the belt from Backlund. Matt Superstar injuring Eddie Gilbert in the TV match in September. Eddie Gilbert, a protege of Bob Backlund. Bob Backlund vowing revenge for his fallen protege. Superstar got a title shot in October at Madison Square Garden and actually won the match by count out. A couple of neck breakers on the floor. Lost the rematch in November, which apparently was not taped. It was, it's never been shown. I've never seen the rematch in November. Of course, she loses the title a week later. Or a month later, I'm sorry, to the Iron Sheik. Leg lock there. So Matt Superstar was in consideration to be the guy to beat Bob Backlund. And that's the call I would have made, honestly. Yeah, knowing what I do about the guy complexion, but Backlund wanted to lose to a guy with a legitimate amateur background. That guy wanted to be in the Iron Sheik. Rest of history. Got a brawl on the floor here. They got a 20 count, get back in the ring. I've never seen a double count out in this. Yeah! I've seen a disqualification one. I've never seen that. I don't think I've ever seen a count out, much less a double count out. There's the whip. Dredge locking the hand of the ring. Coming up next is the feature match going in the semi-final spot, but it is the feature matchup. Can move Bob Backlund. That mystery second for Bob Backlund. Yeah! Andre takedown by Brian Blair. Oh, there's that swinging neck breaker we talked about from the Matt Superstar. Yeah! Cleveland's recovery picks Blair up. Blair gets the suplex, but Superstar had the bulk of the offense. He got first. Double underhook suplex, nicely done. There's the cover. 1, 2. 2.5. For those of you who may have been following me when I was playing MLB 20 the show, they want to know what happened to that stream. I will probably go back to that. I got Final Fantasy VII Remake, got merged into the game, played beautifully. Started shooting the first couple of episodes of that. I found myself trying to focus too much on talking on the stream, and I don't know what I was doing in the game. I really enjoyed the game. And not stream that and not worry about it. Well, this is the first stream I've had of any game in a while. Both men have used Boston Travel points. Come on, Morello, where's the big Q for that? Back to the Boston Travel again. Welcome, for those of you wondering how accurate I'm going to keep these rosters, like you mentioned earlier, a guy like Matt Superstar is gone a few months after this. In all honesty, oh, there's that neck breaker again. The leg lock. Unless there's unless something happens that made it obvious that the guy was being ripped out. He moved to lose the town match. Yeah! Dude, or, guy retired. Maybe the guy died. Probably not going to lose him from the roster. As you can see here, we've had a lot of times the enhanced talent that work these matches are not actually not available for download. Don't want to, I might need people to fill a spot. Like, I know we made a big deal about Captain Lou Albano retiring. We get to that point. Yeah, I'll retire Albano. I'll take it. Stuff like, things like that would be. Yeah! Or Max Superstar reference in February doesn't work for Lombardi. I think I'm going to do Lombardi, sure. So I'm going to get rid of him. Partly because I don't even realize half the time that the guy's gone until I look at it and talk, well, you know what, this guy shouldn't have been here for me. They're going for a serious count. They've only got up to one count. Based on how this match is going, I don't believe Blair is going to win. However, he may be able to drag it out to the 20-minute time. Off the grab dead here by the next superstar. Gimmick that is being used in Tennessee right now. Pro wrestling themselves. Not Bill Levy in under the match fighting that. Follow that promotion. It's pretty obvious into that match, but I'm not going to. Well, I'm making a mention of it here if you don't follow the promotion. If you follow the promotion, you'll hear people out there. Again, I have seen headlock get submission in this game. Not a rough pull, but in by the pro wrestling world. Yeah! Again, you can start up first. There's fighting Terry. 5 million on the 20 minute side. Yeah! There's a body. There's David Schultz. That's a late substitute. Again, he only gets one. Blair's only getting one at this point. There's that. Blair's only getting a one count. 15 minutes. I don't think he's going to get it. But I certainly think it could happen. There's a duplex there by that superstar. Drop. Backwards into that chin lock. So headlock. Shot to the head. There's getting desperate with his offense here. Bringing blows in the ring now. PF cut by Superstar, topped by Blair. There's the headlock by that Superstar. Number one suplex. Dragging this from the ring. He's going, oh, there's 2-2. Superstar is going to go for the bench there, but not yet. Meeting in the time limit. This could be it, though. 1, 2. No. We might be getting our second time in the draw tonight. There's the Boston Crab. At least this one won't go to title situation in disarray. That could be so not good for a shot. We're trying to North of Boston Crab. front face lock and apparently gets the submission with 47 seconds left in between the time now. Just a cake of Blair not knowing where he was in that situation. Wow. I cannot believe that wound up being the finish of that match. 1913 with a front neck lock. Alright, it is time for our feature matchup. It will not be our last match, there will be one match after it, but this is our main event. Remember what I said earlier, supposed to be a tag team match, Backlund and a mystery partner against the Wild Samoans in a tag. Captain Lou Albano decided he does not want his men going in against the mystery opponent. He wants them to be able to be prepared for their opponent. Excuse me. It will be Samu against Bob Backlund one-on-one. And that mystery partner who will be Backlund second. If you've been paying attention to my commentary during the cold grip, it should have no surprise to you. The incredible Hulk Hogan. Ball 20 minutes. Get to it. This is the angle. Look at the exact angle that happened on the television for this particular show. The play threw up when Hogan came out with Backlund. Hot off the heels of Rocky 3 and the Royal Thunder lift there. Yeah! It had announced that Backlund would get the rematch against Iron Sheik. That match was Garland. He was quote-unquote too injured to compete, so Hogan took his place. I'm not going to run that part of the angle here. I'm just going to say, hey, that she had it on the contract and Hogan signed it. Or it might not be Hogan and Sheik. It might be Hogan and Tina Santana by the time we get to the 23rd match. Anything's possible. Will be an Intercontinental match in New York Madison Square Garden as well. That match will be determined by how the title matches in Philadelphia go. So let's go ahead and look at the show coming to Madison Square Garden again. Most of the few matches are going to be set in stone regardless of how things go. Top matchup for what we have to really worry about. Sergeant Slaughter will take on Ivan Putski on that show. The Invaders will take on Mr. Bougie and Tiger Town Lee. Max Superstar and Chief Jake Strombo. Those matches I think are pretty much set in stone. I don't think there's going to be much of a difference between those. Fly Jimmy Cook will take on the Mid Relay on that card as well. Andre the Giant, Rocky Johnson, Tony Atlas against all three Wild Samoans. Can't move on the card as well. Those matches I think are pretty like set in stone. But there will be an Intercontinental title match depending on how they're going to go. Hulk Hogan will get a world title shot. We don't know who the opponent is going to be until that match in Philadelphia ends on the 21st. Could be one or two other matches on the card as well, again, depending on how things go. Yeah! And the other will be in action on that card. We've seen Mr. Wonderful Paul Endor in action on that show. if it's on the rock, will be on the card. It will be on the card. Actually, she will be on the card.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
In the ring, Bob Backlund in the ring. Excuse me, Bob Backlund already bloody. 6 minutes in the match. So who is none of these only got maybe a year spirit, 2 years spirit at the time this match took place. Samoan, he's tough. Oh, there. Beautiful move, love that move. Got the back very well, can't do here. Had him up there for quite a while. Backslide.
1, 2.
Taking Morella, taking her two, getting the position after that, so he's come in. Two. 2.9. Up on his apron. They need to get him down. It's chicken wing. He's not going to get the permission. Gordon Morella yelling at Samoan on the outside. And leave that face on. Outside playing by Samu. He's got the advantage again. Actually went for a football tackle and this. Cutter. There, 2 count, this time for the other Samoan, I believe that's off now. I can go that bow and arrow again. I can get the position with Morella directly. Get run by here, halfway through the time, but back to the fire driver. 2. Too close to the rope. Backlund had to break that hold for it. Good holding control. Not touching the ball. Put on that board. Watching the match. Super hold. More package. Just to do it. Oh, but Morella's directed by the referee again. We're going to time it draw on this one if the referee can get a lot of make count. Shoulder break. Got him. 1, 2. Nothing but distraction. We're only get 2 out of it. There's the commission. I think that's the only way he was back and couldn't get the win or commission. Backlund winning in 12:42 by commission to the overhead backbreaker. Only 60% on the match evaluation. Wow. Yeah. A little hard to argue with that, I guess. There wasn't a lot of a lot of distraction. Match probably should have been ended about 5 before it did. I can kind of get it. I can kind of understand it. Excuse me. Alright, we got one more match to go here. You ready for our final contest? between matches here, we did have an interview with Bob Backlund where he has brought Hulk Hogan back. Hogan had changed his way. He changed his way. He's no longer with Blackie. Hogan talking about how the crowd reaction really turns him on, being really creepy and weird. Another one of those where you can't use the same guy twice, and I try and see if you will do flip straight in there. Tony Gurley or Eddie Gilbert? I feel like gotta be one of the two. I only want to use the invading guy to tag team match if I can afford it. Use Eddie Gilbert for this. With the red outfit. One fall 20. I think will be our final match of the January 7th edition of WWF Championship Wrestling. The referee is Joey Morella. Fuji beat the handsome guy in this match on the show initially, but Fuji's getting close to the point where he can start being a manager, so if he doesn't end up winning this match, it doesn't really matter. If Gilbert wins or loses, it doesn't really matter. Gilbert's gone in a couple months in real life anyway. And I am just getting word from the back. We got a tag team match coming up next week on television. Hulk Hogan teaming up with Bob Backlund. They will take on this man in the ring right here, Mr. Fuji and Tiger Chun-Li. Tag team action on television next week. That tag team you thought you'd ever see, Hulk Hogan and Bob Backlund. It happened once. I really wish Backlund would have agreed to do the heel turn in '84. I think heel Backlund against babyface Hogan in 1884 would have drawn some serious money. I know Backlund didn't want to hurt his reputation, didn't want to turn heel, but I think that could have made some serious money. You could have always turned him back into a babyface later on. Wasn't meant to be. Stuff Eddie Gilbert passed away before his time, passed away in 1995 at the age of 33, so he's 22 years old. Got a deep portion of WWE, not a... Oh, like leapfrog. Wow! I have used Eddie Gilbert in this game a few times before. I have not seen that leapfrog in this game. Eddie Gilbert, such a brilliant mind for this. If you look at Woodley's Blood, booking from his territory, Continental did pretty good business in '88. He was probably done. Global was doing well when he was booking. Like, I really feel like Eddie Gilbert could have been a booking someplace and done really well. Maybe if he'd have gotten a full-time booking job. Maybe he could be with us today, who knows? Off the top rope, man, break out on Fuji. You've been with us on Twitch stream for the duration. Appreciate you joining us, appreciate you being out there. I know we've gone almost an hour and a half of what in real life was a 1 hour show with commercial. Which was a powerbomb for one. So this is the last match. We're going to wrap it up after this one. Probably tomorrow night we will do January 14th episode. Again, 2 matches already fully announced for that show. Just look at Paul Butcher Vachon. Butcher Vachon coming off a 30-minute draw with the tag team champions earlier tonight. And of course, that big tag team match we just mentioned, Fuji and Tiger Chun-Li. Hulk Hogan and Bob Backlund. That's going to be a fantastic match action. Carson's father, Paul Wonder, also in action. And actually, we can go ahead and make another match official as well here. It will be non-title, but it will be the Intercontinental Champion. On Morocco. Looking on SB Jones, recent World Champion. Sheik, all he could handle earlier tonight. So, 3 big matches already signed. 6 matches, and all will happen next week. We're going to open with that main event involved Hogan and Backlund versus Tiger Chun-Li. That's going to be the opening match right there. Following week, Cody Atlas and Rocky Johnson, tag team champions, will be in action. David Schultz will be in action on the show as well. And actually, Butcher Vachon's already scheduled for that show in 2 weeks as well. He'll be taking on Tito's campaign on television that week. A lot of action still going on. So we might change up that show. Show on the 21st, Tag Atlas and Johnson will get the delay on the partner that I don't have in the game. A non-title match in Butcher Vachon and Tito Santana, but I might go with Vachon to a title match on that show and feel when we go over Santana. I'm going to change that up. I think Vachon can get the title shot. He got hot 30 minutes with the champion. 45 with the belt on the line a couple of weeks. See what they can do. That's funny, but that's pretty good. It's a doozy that was the 5-time tag team champion. Week 4, Tua Kaida, I think it was 2 or 3 before his time. It was 2 or 12 tonight. Mark Moon for the first of the 3-time match. So it was 2 or tonight. The 4th time, Mr. Fuji was going to be a tag team champion. So people remember him at the Evil Queen manager. Mr. Fuji wrestled on the first show, the live show I ever attended in 1986. Both Steve Morocco and Steamboat. Fuji wound up with Steve Morocco for some reason. I don't think I ever saw Morocco wrestle live. The only other time Morocco was scheduled to wrestle the show I went to was in 87 against Butch Reed. He didn't wrestle on that show either. They were Fred Steele substitute for it. I don't think I ever saw Morocco wrestle live. I never saw Eddie Gilbert wrestle live either, although I found out he passed away at the show. That was well, 2 independent shows in the first 3 months of 1985. 1995, I was in. We put the 15 mark 5 in the final matchup here. So in February, we found out about Eddie Gilbert passed, and showing most on the Big John Stud pass, and my dad basically said if we were going to go independent show, if somebody died, we're not going back. Copy. What do you think? Looking to get up. Looking for Fuji to get up. Flying body press. And that is. Oh. Body at him. Rope, drop the elbow. Clothesline, top of there, covering it. Easy raking down. And the low blow. Into the near hold. A little bit of permission out of it here. Let the 3 minutes go. Good appearance, fighter pro wrestling world, no health bars. No idea at all. Easy block, group punch, Joker all the way out of the ring.
2, 3, 4.
He's getting in. Uzi's not going to go out after. He's going to give Taylor Sheik back in with 2 minutes to go. And it's 20-minute time. Losing the corner, catching the elbow. With the left hand. Maybe getting 20 minutes. Maybe getting time to draw up on time matchup on the show. Look at Boozy in the corner again, charging elbow. 4 minutes to go. Boozy, what's up with group cut? See, getting in, he cannot cover, cannot follow up. Guys are pretty effective. Look at both the cover. Look at Boozy typing through a row 20 seconds. Boozy, the leg drop, he's not having time to cover him though. Okay, raw. He goes for the cover, but it's too late. 20-minute time and a half expired. Second time in the draw card. Match got 94%. Yeah, that's according to this one, best match of the card. So. I don't know, we might bring that back at some point. I don't know. 94%, 20-minute draw, unfinished business. We might have to bring that back. Not going to be anytime soon, I don't think, however. Thank you everyone for joining me here. That is the show. That is WWF Championship Wrestling for January 7th, 1984. Again, for those of you who may have missed at the top of the show, we are not going to do the All-Star Wrestling show. Basically because if anything important did happen on Championship Wrestling, it would air at All-Star Wrestling and vice versa. And quite frankly, I don't want to I don't want to do every single TV show that WWF ever did, but then I got to start doing All-American, and then I got to do TNT, and then I think the only exception we're going to make to that is if we do keep this going on long enough to get to 1993, I probably will do Superstars and Raw back and forth, because Superstars was still important for a couple of years after Raw got started. And then, of course, when we get to Raw and SmackDown in 99, if we get that far, then we can go ahead and do both of those shows as well. But All-Star Wrestling was even then more of a B show. With the exception of the Valentine winning Intercontinental title in September, I don't think anything happened on All-Star Wrestling that was noteworthy. We're just going to stick with Championship Wrestling. But we are going to do televised house show. We're going to do the televised show from Madison Square Garden, the televised show from the Philadelphia Spectrum. Again, that big lineup on January 21st at the Spectrum. Iron Sheik, Tito Santana for the WWF World title. Don Morocco, Cavatore Bobo for the Intercontinental Championship. Big 8-man tag team, 2 out of 3 falls match. Atlas, Johnson, Snuka, and Andre against all 3 Samoans. Cards Slaughter. And a lot more on that card. Next week right here, the 3 matches we have already talked about. Don Morocco, FD Jones, non-title. Jimmy Snuka, Paul Butcher, Vachon. And of course, that tag team match that'll open the show next week. Hulk Hogan and Bob Backlund against Mr. Fuji and Tiger Chun-Li. Fantastic stuff here. We've hit 90 minutes. Just shy of 90 minutes. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you for joining me. Have a good night.